NXT Takeover Phoenix has come to its end. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am Patrick Valentine, and I'm here to give you my review on WWE NXT Takeover Phoenix. Now, I don't really have a lot to say because there's only 5 matches on the card, so this will probably be a short video. But we'll see how it turns out. So we had we had all those little awards that were awarded, the end of the year awards. You know, I didn't really care about them, so if you people really want to know what happened, to go check on WWE.com. You know, they'll have it there for you. So the show started off with the War Raiders versus the Undisputed Era for the NXT Tag Team titles. I don't understand. You know, if there's one thing I never understand with WWE is why do they, well, I should say NXT, why does NXT always start off with tag team matches? That's the one thing I've never understood. I don't get what the creepy finish is with starting off with tag team matches. Look, I'm not saying I hate the idea, but every time I watch an NXT TakeOver event, it tends to always start off with a tag team match. So, I don't understand it. This match was actually very good. I actually enjoyed it for the most part. So, and I'm very happy with the result too. We got new NXT Tag Team Champions in the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, finally getting their moment and winning the Tag Team titles. The Undisputed Era, I honestly don't know what could be possible for them next. I feel like they've done everything possible. Now, I think that may sound funny to a lot of people, but honestly, they have. They've done a lot in NXT, only been in there for like about a year or so. So, I honestly don't know what they could possibly be done. I don't know what else could possibly be done for Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era. Maybe a main roster call-up could be coming in their future. Honestly, I don't know. But all I'm saying is them losing the tag team titles is pretty shocking, and it was really good to see. To finally see the Undisputed Era finally get dethroned. So good on Hanson and Rowe. I'm very happy with this decision. We had the match that should have opened the show, in my opinion. This is what should have opened the show. Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. Now, I'm not saying this match should open as the big blow-away match. Honestly, I didn't really enjoy this match. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I don't know why. I don't know what people see in Matt Riddle. So that's one thing. I don't know why people like this guy. I don't really see much in him. And also, Cassius Ohno, he's pretty much, if you guys think about it, he's pretty much the Dolph Ziggler of NXT. I mean, honestly, this guy, every time when a new guy makes their debut, he's always in the middle against them. And Mauro Ranallo straight up said that Cassius Ohno has never won at an NXT TakeOver event. Well, it clearly shows why, because he's the Dolph Ziggler of NXT. I mean, honestly, why did they re-sign this guy? I mean, it sounded really cool that they finally got Chris Hero, aka Cassius Ohno, but I don't understand why you brought this guy back. Why did you bring this guy to your company if you're just going to sign him to NXT and not put any championship gold around this guy's waist? This is the second chance Cassius Ohno gets, the Dolph Ziggler treatment. And honestly, they also said that this was the 3rd win in a row for Matt Riddle over Cassius Ohno. So why was this match even put on TakeOver in the first place? This match was honestly predictable, and it didn't make sense. Matt Riddle won the match by submission, by punching Ohno in the face over and over again until he started tapping out. I never knew that was a thing in professional wrestling. I didn't know you can tap out while someone's punching you in the face. Honestly, that's one other thing that confused me. But Honestly, the match itself was boring. I didn't really like it. I don't know what people see in Matt Riddle, to be honest. Next match was Johnny Gargano versus Ricochet. Honestly, a match that I actually really enjoyed. I actually enjoyed this match. This was very, very well done. A lot of cool spots happened in the match, and holy crap, man, there was a spot where Ricochet completely dived over the top rope. And there was also a moment where Johnny Gargano did a super hurricanrana off the top rope, and Ricochet landed on his goddamn feet. I swear that must have taken a lot of practicing to get down. I know for a fact wrestlers don't do this stuff in their first try. That Johnny and Ricochet obviously would have practiced that spot many times until Ricochet was able to get that correctly. There's absolutely no way in hell you people can convince me that Ricochet and Johnny Gargano just did that out of pure luck at this event, and it turned out to be an awesome moment. So in the end of this match, Johnny Gargano gets the victory, and I am actually very happy about this. Johnny Gargano becoming NXT North American Champion. And honestly, I'm very happy about this. It's about time Johnny Gargano got some championship gold around his waist, especially some singles gold. So, congratulations to Johnny Gargano. He and Ricochet definitely put on a hell of a good match, and I'm really looking forward to see what else these two can bring to the table if their feud continues, and what Johnny Gargano could possibly do with that championship. So good on him. Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair. Another match that I personally didn't like this match. I wasn't really into it. It's more that. It was more I'm just not into this match. Bianca Belair is not ready for this stage. And also, I don't know. It's the same thing I say about Matt Riddle. I don't know what people see in Bianca Belair. For some reason, people like this chick. What's she good at? What's so great about her? I don't know what's so great about Bianca Belair. What? Is it because her talent? Is it because her ring skill? Honestly, to be honest with you, just watching this match alone, it didn't make me believe in Bianca Belair. I'm not saying this to be a dick or anything. I'm just being honest. This is just my opinion. I think Bianca Belair isn't really that talented. I don't think she's that good. And her whole catchphrase, undefeated, is just annoying. Who cares if you're freaking undefeated? Honestly. So, I was more on Shayna Baszler's end here, that she's overrated. And I believe that to be true. I think Bianca Belair is overrated. That she's only getting this push because, there's not really anybody else on the main roster right now. NXT roster that deserves an opportunity. And when ever since Bianca Belair was a babyface, as far as I remember, she's a heel. She was basically a babyface just for this match. She was basically a face just for this match alone. So honestly, it really made no sense. So what I'm trying to say is, this match, I didn't really enjoy it that much. Bianca, I'm just not a big fan of her. I don't really know what's so special about her that make people click to her. I'm guessing every wrestler has different wrestling styles, and I'm just used to certain wrestling styles, and I just like certain wrestling styles. But all I'm saying is Bianca Belair, in my opinion, she's not really that talented. She's just not really that good, in my opinion. So I'm actually quite happy she didn't win in the end. Bianca Belair, in my opinion, is just not ready for this big stage. But I will give her credit for putting up a good fight. So we're going to talk about the main event of this match. It's Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black. And to be honest with you guys, this is a very good main event. I really enjoyed it. There was actually a few moments where I actually thought Aleister Black had a good chance on winning the match. But but I knew deep down he wasn't going to win. So Tommaso Ciampa, one thing that was so good about this match is that he was focusing on the legs, or one of the legs of Aleister Black, and Aleister Black was selling that injury. And it worked to his favor. It was very well done to the story. So yeah, I'll give NXT that. They definitely know how to tell a good story when it comes to a wrestling match. Look, I don't hate NXT. I know the matches are very well done. NXT put on a lot of great matches, but the one thing I just hate is the blatant hypocrisy from the fans that watch NXT, that they truly believe that no matter, like, NXT can do and get away with whatever they want, and people still call it a great show, but the main roster can, maybe if the main roster puts on a decent event at least, like a decent Raw, a decent SmackDown, or even a decent pay-per-view, people still shit on it and say it's really shit. That's what I'm more referring to. So don't think I'm an NXT hater. I don't hate NXT at all, because I think I think NXT does a good job with their matches. Also, before I forget, in the Shayna Baszler Bianca Belair match, Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir did get involved, but they really didn't get a chance to really do anything because Bianca was fighting them off when they entered the ring. So yeah, they really didn't do much. They did provide a distraction for Shayna Baszler. That's just basically it. So back to the Ciampa Black match. This match was really well done. It was good. I enjoyed it. So yeah, Tommaso Ciampa got the victory here. And there's one thing I'm very confused with. I thought the Project Chomper was this guy's finishing move. What is this move? The fairy tale ending. Why is he using this move as his finishing move? I thought the Project Chomper was his finishing move, where he lift them up in a powerbomb position and then he drop them and then bring his knees up. What happened to that move? So for some reason this new finishing move, the fairy tale ending, is now Tommaso Ciampa's finishing move. I don't get it, and honestly, I don't really like it. I don't like that finishing move. I think it's best if the Project Chomper is used. Some people may say, well, he didn't need it. Some people may say he didn't need it against Aleister Black. What, you think it should only be used on specific people? If that's your finishing move, that is the move you should be using. Yes, it's okay to have multiple finishing moves, but if your main finishing move is gonna win, but Tommaso's main finisher is the Project Chomper, or is it just because he used that move on Aleister Black to win the championship? Is that the reason why he was using this move? The fairy tale ending. Honestly, people complain about how the main roster always kick out of people's finishing moves, but Aleister Black did this move, the fairy tale ending, 4 times on Aleister Black. What does that tell you about the fairy tale ending as a finishing move? It's not really that impactful, and it's not really that strong. If he did it 4 times to Aleister Black, it's okay if he doesn't survive 2, but if he survives 3, then the finishing move isn't really that impactful. That's just my honest opinion, and I found it really weird that he wasn't using the Project Chomper at all. So that's kind of my main question throughout that entire match. Why wasn't he using the Project Chomper? I seriously hope WWE didn't ban it, because it's not really that bad. But all I'm saying is, I found it really, really weird that there was no Project Chomper, which is Tommaso Ciampa's actual finishing move. So, yeah. Tommaso Ciampa did end up getting the victory here, obviously, because he was not going to lose the championship to Aleister Black. This is now Aleister Black's time to make his way to the main roster. He's done everything possible in NXT. There's no reason for him to stay down there any longer. Now I know we just recently had some call-ups, I'm not saying Aleister Black needs to be called up now. I'm not saying call him up now. I'm saying you could probably save his call up for like after WrestleMania or something like that. You can easily save his call up for after WrestleMania. But I'm just saying, Aleister Black's time in NXT is over. I think his time is over. He needs to move on out of NXT. You can easily have him as a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble alongside Velveteen Dream, because I've heard Velveteen Dream could be a surprise entrant. So you can have Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream. There you go. There's your 2 NXT surprise entrances right there. So that's everything, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me for my NXT Takeover review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up if you guys didn't enjoy. Comment your opinions down below as well. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. And I'll see you all tomorrow for my Royal Rumble review. Follow me on Twitter as well, @PBallantyne. See you guys later.